Destroying Destiny. Book 1. The Westerfish. Chapter 8. Blue Town. The Momentous Mountains, Ropiors, and Anti-Mountainists are behind our heroic threesome as they venture forward, still in pursuit of the islands of the East and the Westerfish. Luciano, the singing caterpillar, hums a tune inside Steve. Steve's followers sing chants of praise to the backpack, and worries about finding a new Easter bunny wander the heads of our trio as they enter a village. A sad, little village called Blue Town. A man, sad and little like his hometown, approached our three. "Oh, woe is me," the man said, shedding a tear and shifting inside his overly large cloak. "Woe is me. My wife cooks only potatoes and yams, and I hate potatoes and yams." The man grabbed Gertrude by the shirt, peered into his eyes, searching for hope, and then spoke. "Woe is me, again and again, woe is me." "Woe is he?" questioned the voice of a woman as she approached. "No, woe is me." The man looked behind him at the woman, then back to Gertrude, saying, "Woe is me, here comes my wife, so I must leave." The man released Gertrude's shirt and hobbled away, and his wife came and exclaimed, "Woe is he? No, woe is she, that is me," she whimpered, pointing to herself. "Woe is me! My husband wants to eat only potatoes and yams, and I hate potatoes and yams. Oh, woe is me! Woe is me!" she said, wandering after her husband. Confused and taken back, Gertrude straightened his shirt. Taken back and amused, Gertrude and the group traveled through the dreary town, looking left and right. Signs stood everywhere, coupled with buckets overflowing with water, labeled, "Crying Station, 3 silver pieces to cry in the bucket below." The stations were full of saddened people, desperately grieving on the left and sadly peeving on the right, while a stream flowed down their cobblestone roads, not from rain, but tears. Songs of mingled weeping filled the air, and the air was sticky with the sadness it couldn't bear. "This is just depressing," said Pancake, blinking away a gumdrop tear. "I can't help but feel sad." "Yeah," Gertrude responded. "This whole place just has an eerie atmosphere." Steve spoke. "You're telling me Luciano's humming a depressing music inside me now, too." At the sound of Steve's trouble, one of his followers rushed over. "Steve! Oh, Steve the Grand! Is there anything I can do to uplift your spirits?" "No, not at the moment, Leader Richard," Steve zipped. "Not unless you can help us find a new Easter bunny and take down the Westerfish." Leader Richard, an appointed leader by Steve, scratched his chin. "Ah, yes, we can help. We will ask these people if they know where and how to get a new Easter bunny." Hearing Richard, Steve's followers quickly dispersed, immersing into the mourners and asking them about the Easter bunny. Moment upon minute passed with no luck, but Steve's followers persisted, going from crying station to crying station and asking the moping people if they knew anything about the Easter bunny. Furthering in their sadness, most of those people simply wailed that the magical beast was dead. "Killed by Destiny and the Westerfish," is what they said. "This is nice," said Pancake, rolling her eyes. "All we are getting is information we already know. What we need to find out is how to get a new Easter bunny." "New Easter bunny?" questioned a crooked, scratchy voice from nearby. "You seek to crown a new Easter bunny?" Out from a roadside store, a woman, hunched and old, walked to our threesome, clicking her twisted wooden cane on the cobblestone as she strolled. "I have the answer you seek, young children." Scratching her head, the weathered woman pulled out a tangled mess of dirty gray hair, threw it to the ground, and continued, "Come with me into my shop, and we can talk. The people here don't like me because I don't partake in their despicably infinite and infinitely despicable mourning. So come with me to my shop, dears, so my presence doesn't cause a ruckus." Hobbling to her shop, the woman waved her hand for them to follow. "Should we go in?" whispered Pancake nervously. "I could have swore I saw the warts on her nose moving on their own." "Based upon her voice, I would be wary," said Steve. Gertrude combed his hair. "Well, she has yet to show us any harm. Sure, she looks creepy and sounds creepy, but we aren't having any luck with these mourners." At that moment, Leader Richard addressed Steve. "Steve the Grand, it appears that we are having no luck, absolutely none, with these people. We shall keep asking around for your sake, oh, Steve the Great, but it looks bleak." And with that, Richard turned back to the crying peoples. "It appears that we need to follow our only lead, no matter how creepy it is," proclaimed Steve. Taking a worried deep breath, Pancake agreed, and the threesome followed the woman into her shop. "Now, don't touch anything," commanded the woman as they wove in and out of the shop shelves. "My merchandise are naughty nuisances that will zip your hand if you let them." The animate backpacks and purses filling the store roared and zipped in defiance at this. "We would do no such thing," one said, while another said, "No, never, you witch. We are the kindest of bags." "Quiet, quiet, you wretches," smiled the woman. "You know I said that just to rile you up." The woman opened a door to a back room, waving Gertrude and Pancake to follow. "I hear a lot of zippers, guys," stammered Steve. "I feel uncomfortable here. Why are there so many backpack voices?" Stomach churning, Gertrude looked at the various prices near the backpacks and purses. Just a lot of customers around with animate backpacks. We need to get this information, then we'll be on our way," soothed Gertrude as he eyed the bustling shelves of speaking bags. "Come, children, let us get our business done," spoke the woman, coughing and spitting. Unsure, our heroes followed into the messy back room. Beautiful books and obscure objects littered the ground, and a large steaming cauldron reigned in the middle of the floor. Potent potions and curious concoctions sat in vases and jars, labeled and priced to sell at the store, while a caged, carnivorous scavenger squirrel chittered and chattered from its hated, barred prison of woe. And all the while, the woman smiled as she watched the children realize their location. A witch's cupboard, a place of magic, wonder, and nothing mild.